थैंक यू मैम एंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं यहाँ उपस्थित सारे महानुभाव और जो इस कनक्लेव के ऑर्गेनाइजर हैं उनको सबको मेरा सादर प्रणाम। खास करके रवि जी, विजय जी और देशमुख साहब जो मतलब जिन्होंने इसको आधारशिला रखी प्रोग्राम की, मैं मेरी तरफ से सबको सादर प्रणाम। और बाकी जो वक्ता पहले बता चुके हैं अपनी बातें, उनमें एक से एक शीर्षक और मूर्धन्य विद्वान थे, तो उनको भी हमारा सादर प्रणाम। Or today, sir, I am going to describe some of the very good confluence of something which has been predicted not very long ago. Means normally when we talk about Indian knowledge system, we all know भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा बहुत गहरी है, बहुत पुरानी है। साथ में there is a lot of actually very astonishing and very deep-rooted discovery that has been done in the past. But now my job today is not to go very far away, just only confined to some of the known literature. Particularly, I dwell normally on the Ramcharitmanas written by Acharya Sri Tulsidas ji. So I will take some of the chopai from there, and then we'll try to link it with the current discoveries which are there in the domain of generative AI and random search optimization, and then think that what kind of deep knowledge he was having. And also our system was providing him at that time to predict and to forecast such a powerful thing about societal behavior as well as behavior of the people actually. So with this particular thought, sir, I just want to take your time, and within the given time, I would like to present some of the thoughts which I have collected from different literatures. Thank you, sir. So I just want to share my slide, then we go ahead with this. Can anyone confirm whether my slide is visible or not?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Thank you, sir. So I'm linking the current tools of generative AI along with the Bharatiya knowledge system and sequence designing it. So let me tell you, there are several occasions when we found in our Ramcharitmanas written by Tulsidas ji, and this is the thing somewhere I predict what is written during the time 1574, which is almost close to 450 or 500 years ago. In that one, there are several things he described which are sequential, means one after another, and like say, very simple thing I would like to say. Suppose there are 10 options and I ask you to choose one option. Then the number of permutation combinations may be somewhere around 50 to 10. And when I give the options, say 2 or 3 options, and then increase the timing, like say this can be done in this manner, this can be done in this time, means I restrict you to do the things in given time, then I am increasing the number of constraints. When I am increasing number of constraints means computational time will be more in finding the better solutions. So therefore, such a problem is called computationally challenging or combinatorial problems, where we have many options, but you have to choose one of the best options. That is the optimal result actually. So, and similarly, there are many things which are there about the behavior and pattern of the people which has been predicted such a long ago, around 1574. Normally, we believe that our system got deteriorated after the adoption of Lord Macaulay's system. True, they have almost left no stone unturned to destroy whatever good virtues we are having. But see, this thing was predicted somewhere in 1574. Like say, when the Kali Yuga came, when this era came, then what will behavior of people? Just see from your society in and around you, and then see how true he was in saying this. Say, there is one particular thing in Uttarakhand that भय लोग सब मोह बस लोभ ग्रसे शुभ कर्म सुन हरिजन ज्ञान निधि कहो कछुक निकल धर्म. I am going to tell you some of the sayings describe some peculiarities of the Kali Yuga. So first chopai which I am quoting is showing is बरन धर्म नहीं आश्रमचारी श्रुत विरोध रथ सब नर नारी. द्विजित्सु विवेचक भूप प्रजासन लोभ मछमान निगम अनस. Means nobody will believe on the sayings of the Vedas. People will oppose it like anything. Every man, woman, and talks delight in opposing all the good virtues that are mentioned in the Granthas. And the Dvij means Brahmins who are known for preserving the things, they will sell the Vedas. And kings who are supposed to follow the order, correct? So he torments their subject. He will behave randomly and very in the tormenting manner with the people, actually. So no one respect the injection and sayings of the Granthas. This was sent somewhere in 1574, between 15 and 1580 or 85. And those the काम जो जन जाई जो कर साधन सो फल पाए. Means right course is every individual is what one takes fanciful. जो अच्छा लगे, जिसको जो randomness लगे वही बढ़िया है. मिथ्या रंब दम रत जोई सो साध लोग ही तेज हुई. Means one who plays the braggart, one who talks fraudulent things, one who follows the method of hypocrisy, and everyone will call him saint actually. So this was the prediction of, or you can say, saying of Lord Tulsidas ji about Kali Yuga in 1574 to 1580. And so is Sayan jo pardhan hari jo kardam se bada achari. Means he alone is clever who robs another's his wealth. Means जो दूसरों के धन को चुराए उठा ले जाए वो जो है बहुत ही चालाक कहा जाएगा. And जो कुछ झूठा मस्करी जाना कलिकाल सुगुणवंत बखाना. Means those who just do some drama, clever tricks, cutting jokes, he will be spoken as man of the parts in the Kali age. Means वो बहुत ज्ञानी कहा जाएगा, गुणवंत. जाके रग और जटा विशाला सोई तापस सक कली काला. One who reprobate and has abandoned the path of Vedas, man of wisdom and dispensation in Kali एक से जिसका दाढ़ी बड़ा हो, नख बड़ा हो, जो इस तरह की बातें करे बड़ा बड़ा करके, उसे बड़ा विद्वान कहा जाए. So just what I cited is some examples said in so. Now what is how you can connect it with the science and how difficult it is to connect it. Say for example, predicting about the nature, behavior of people when there is a lot of changes are taking place is a very uphill task. So let's see that how generative AI can be of some way to link, and whether people at that time were knowing more than this or just we don't know that how this can be sequenced. Say for example, the philosophical message that has been mentioned, and there is a logical relationship among them with the different verses. How we can use generative AI and then this sequence of events that, say for example, many times we say, suppose some lord or some mother goddess wanted to give some blessing to someone, so they can say in many order, like say, बेटा या तुम जो है बहुत ही बलवान हो जाओ, बहुत वीर हो जाओ, बहुत बुद्धिमान हो जाओ, निरोग हो जाओ. So like this, these are the different words and people will bless. The question is in what order these blessings should be there. So the same question was there before the Mother Sita and Hanumanji. So this is Asis Deen Ram Pri Jana Ho Tat Bal Sil Nijana. First she gave him Bal. Then immediately, so that he will not use Bal, he will given a seal. And then become the virtues of owner of all the virtues. Azhar Amar means you become free from all kind of disease, and then lifelong means immortal. So like this sequence that you see, then this is respected when it is followed proper procedure. But how to define this sequence? How to arrive at these sequences? So these are very combinatorial problems. And also predicting the behavior. So generative AI normally could help in creating and redefining the ontology. Ontology means particular language in which we create and represent a knowledge. And knowledge representation follows certain way. Graphical knowledge is there, or somewhat sentences we can create. And then based on that, we can build up some parsing systems. We can build up some sort of correlation among the different words that represent certain facts and postulates. So you can say this ontology is mapping concepts and relationships and found in the ancient text. And ontology can categorize the character, divine attributes, moral lessons, and the symbolic meanings. Say virtues of Lord Rams, So if you see, AI can infer very different kind of relationship among them. So some problem looks to be solved and some problems looks to be different actually. So what kind of metrics will come up on that? So you can see, so from the AI perspective, as you know very well, this sequence is such a big challenge. In the deep mind lab of the Google, recently, you know very well, two chemical scientists, they have got a Nobel Prize this year in 2024 by building a very good relationship that how to find out the sequences of the DNA, correct? So such kind of discussion require massive relationship, and you can find this has a tremendous potential to generate the feasible, infeasible kind of outcomes. And then how we can categorize them for describing certain patterns and behavior, that is one of the important thing actually. So generative AI, here you can see this cause and effect relationship, means किसके कारण क्या हो रहा है. So different slokas, they have given some things. And now our job is to decode and then put some logic, AI kind of logic to structure those things actually. So these models also extract the knowledge, means whatever is given, this is like say, when you type some sentences, new words come up automatically. How it comes up? See, they have dynamic probability table where they see that okay, earlier also from the some coded knowledge or some given data. So after this used to come up. So what is the probability of coming when next? So that kind of things were there. Because of that, you find when you write sentences, next sentence, next word, next thing automatically comes up. So there also we have the provision of extracting knowledge and then link it with the traits, divine acts, and map them with the underlying. So understanding of these logical sequences, AI, generative AI can and aid scholars in identifying some hidden connections between the different chopais, facilitating deeper interpretations of text like Ramcharitmanas. And also subfield of AI in creating new content, particularly generative AI. So there we can call very interesting concept called generativity, means which refers system's ability to produce very novel, creative, or something unpredictable outcomes. As you have seen there in 1574, something known in not known in 2024 was predicted. Then question is there anything problem, boss? I'm audible? Just can somebody say yes or no? बताइए ना, हमको सुनाई नहीं दे रहा आपकी बात. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
थोड़ा बीच बीच में बॉस मदद करते रहा करिए, नहीं तो हमको लगता है कि हम अकेले ही बोल रहे हैं, भाई कोई सुनने वाला नहीं है. So it relies on generativity, which is a very interesting concept, no? That refers to system's ability to produce very good idea, very innovative idea, but it is representing something which is unpredictable out. Our question is this unpredictable outcome is right or wrong? So that is to be checked from the fidelity angle. What is fidelity angle? This is more like reliability. कि कितना सही हो सकता है. That is also based on the past fact actually. So challenges include maintaining reliability, ensure that whatever we are going to gain by this, they are relevant and reliable. So keep, and you know anything where there is a nonsensical and chaotic, means जो एकदम आरी हो जाए, मतलब कुछ भी लिखे और कुछ भी उल्टा पलटा आए, तो ऐसे रिजल्ट को हम लोग बोलते हैं हालुसिनेशन. तो ठीक है, सो हालुसिनेशन जो होगा उसको नहीं काउंट करेंगे, बट बाकी चीजों को वी हैव टू टेस्ट इट फ्रॉम द रिलायबिलिटी एंड फाइडेलिटी पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. So let us see this very simple matrix actually. So if you draw this matrix, very showing what is the problem type, means आप जो predict कर रहे हो उसका type क्या है, and then solution type, whether problem can be unsolvable or it can be solved. So degree, मतलब जो इधर right side में, extreme right में, there can be problem solved, and जो इधर left side में है वो unsolved problem. And y axis पे देखिए अगर आप, so up to here what is known problems, correct, and up above what is the unknown problems. So there are 4 quadrants बनते हैं, 4 quadrant बनते हैं. देखो फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट में क्या है, Q1 में, this is the unsolved problem, but problem is known. Here what is it, problem is unsolved, but problem is unknown, but it is unsolvable, both. Here problem can be solved and it is known also. सबसे simple यहाँ है. But here what is there? Problem can be solved Here, problem can be solved, but it is unknown. So this is getting input from third quadrant also and second quadrant also. So upper right one, this will be the ideal one which we need to test actually, correct? For leveraging known solutions from the Q2 and as well as from the quadrant 3. And the model is used to approach generative AI problems existing, where our idea is to solve and help out. We proceed to unsolved generative AI problems. कुछ तो आएगा, but we have to test it from the fidelity angle. So let us see next. Same problem if you see, correct? Same problem if you see. So from the generative angle as well as from the reliability. Means here you can generate solutions. Here means here solution quality generativity means low solution means कम संख्या में solution निकलेंगे, यहाँ ज़्यादा solutions निकलेंगे. But उन solution की quality क्या होगी? Here you can see low means reliability low means chances of that कि their answer is not correct or not, cannot be tested, or you can say not satisfactory. But here if you go to the higher side, half of the above, then reliability high means chances are that these solutions are correct actually. So again you can see here this quadrant shows very clearly that generative means you can get more number of solutions high and also the reliability is high. So this is the zone where we have to borrow, find out some better algorithm and text actually to check that what is the correct answer. And then this sequence, I told you, I have defined that many other methods are there to finding out the sequence, which is very much matching with our some natural steps that we do in the nature. It's a very famous problem in the literature, the traveling salesman problem. Means where a or salesman wants to visit many cities, but his sequence he follows so that route and path is minimum. So there are many different methods in the AI, like nature-inspired methods and heuristics. They can help us actually to solve this problem. Just I told you about protein structure, DNA algorithms, or many other AI-dominated random search algorithms are there to lead the sequences, which may result in many new discoveries of the drugs, methods, medicines, and also pattern and solution problems, solutions of the many challenging problems by developing the better sequence of the genes and DNA. So troubling sense classic optimization problems means finding out the sequence, finding out the options which are there, like I have shown you different quadrants, but what are the different options on how we can resolve it? So this simple problem is troubling assessment problem, but I want to link it with sequence determination. So different algorithms which are there to find out such kind of sequences like say genetic. It totally based on the different kind of genes and survival of the fittest strategies. So we have many chromosomes. These chromosomes are called genes and they are representing solutions. And these solutions can be mutated, they can be crossovered, and every time fitness is to be measured in each run. And then we fix crossover probability, mutation probability, maximum generation, and then see that key, how the best solutions are acceptable, near optimal solutions can be there. Then there is a particle swarm optimization. This has been built up by observing the behavior of birds and fishes. As you can see, the birds are flocking together in the nature. And they try to overpower each other, but they want to go to some distance so that with the help of them, they want to optimize certain path. So that's why the kind of knowledge which is there between their processing, correct? Like say how their locations, which locations they are going, what kind of speed. So speed and location, these two things are and directions through which actually this algorithm has been built up. And then ant colony algorithm. If you see the ants, suppose there is some food at one place and the ants want to go to the next location. So in between, if you could put hurdles, then ant automatically find out shortest path because they deposit a substance called pheromone and its smell they take, and wherever larger smell is there, more smell is there, many ants follow that kind of path. So keeping that in mind, the algorithm which is built up for shortest path is called ant colony algorithm. Like this, there is a artificial immune system, there is a DNA sequencing algorithm, and there are many others which have been developed in 100 numbers in the recent days because of the good computing power that is available nowadays. So considering this, as you can see that optimal solution is the best outcome that we want to get it by this kind of methods. So there are many constraints, many restrictions. ये हो सकता है, ये नहीं हो सकता है. इसका value ये कम होना चाहिए, इसका ज़्यादा होना चाहिए, like this. There are many constraints. And satisfying these constraints and then obtaining the objective of minimal path or best sequence, best gene, best disease discovering mechanism or methods, or best sentence that may come up out of that. So such kind of things are to be checked by two processes. One is called exploration and one is called the exploitation. So exploration means always we seek new information. Exploitation means utilizing this information to maximize the immediate rewards. Next, कितना उससे फायदा हुआ? Then involves trying out other unfamiliar options and then focus on making the best possible decisions. And similarly, encourage the innovation and then again check which strategy is better to find out the better solutions. And essentially, long term growth and adaptability, and here important in maintaining the stability and performance. So, with these two, we want to optimize and reach to logical ending by carrying out different kind of searching and validation process of a sequence determination problem, minimum root problem, shortest path problems, are many challenges which are there. So what I started in the early saying that there are different predictions that has been done in the past, and those predictions were there 400-500 years ago. And in that predictions, there are many, ontologies are there, sentences are there. Further, those sentences, if you check it from the many angles, many other methods and other messages also can come out of that. So similarly, you said you have seen that many poets and many granthas have talked about the weather prediction, correct? In the past. The question is now with those kind of writings, we can also apply these methods and try to see that how they can come and give us some idea that, okay, in this situation, these circumstances, though there is very good weather prediction algorithm now come up and they are being practiced by the different governments and systems, particularly the climate change and with respect to predicting the location of the storm and other kind of sea-borne troubles. So now, very good method has come up based on that AI and generative AI and deep learning methods. But now our job is to strengthen this new knowledge and leveraging whatever we were having earlier, and then making a very clear-cut relationship among them. So as I have seen that this is one of the very good models that AlphaFold proteins. This has been born out of deep learning lab of the Google. Two scientists have got Nobel Prize in 2024 based on doing such kind of analysis. AlphaFold has power to predict 200 million of protein structure in just 5 years, actually. So this can have a very nice, applicability in solving many kind of sequence determining problems in the nature and in the different kind of literature that we are having, and we can get many new solutions and try to validate from the generativity as well as from the reliability point of view that whether a solution generated by this, how good and how accurate they are to solve our problems. Okay? And as you can see that Bharati knowledge, Bharati Gyan Parampara, Bharati knowledge system is very powerful tool. Now everywhere if you say something ना, आजकल के लोग हमें सब कुछ प्रूव क्या है, कहाँ से आया ये, ऐसे तो बहुत कोई कुछ बोल सकता है. So now our job is based on the current science. We have to validate what our people have said. Very nicely they have narrated, and want to link it with the current, generations of the AI, quantum computing, and other structural tools of, advanced mathematics to see that how our sages and Vidwan and all those saints who have said they have 100% connectivity. Only thing is that how we can, हमारे पास उतनी बुद्धि नहीं थी अभी हम उसको लिंक करें, but धीरे धीरे आ रही है. So we are trying to correlate that how all those things have been said, they are valid even not only today, even coming 500 years ago, means in future also. Correct? This is what actually I want to summarize, sir, by this process. Now, sir, if you feel any question, no problems.